This is Patty.
Sandra.
And you're watching Will Taiwan Campus Edition! Let's welcome our guests! Woo! Put your hands together for Nana and Leila!
And following we have Will Daisuke.
Konnichiwa! We have guests from Japan today.
Yeah.
Oh, Japan. You guys have hot springs.
We do too.
We do too. Yeah. What else do we have in common? Let's see.
We have the similar culture.
Yeah.
We're deeply influenced by the Japanese.
Yes. We are. And all of you have studied in Taiwan or are still studying in Taiwan currently.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Since we have an academic themed background, why don't we do like a show and tell?
Yes, I see a lot of food. Let's start
I hope
with.
you're hungry.
I am. Let's start with Will.
Yeah. Hi. So I brought these mochi called Kashiwa mochi. And what's interesting about it, they share the same character as my grandma's hometown in the Chiba Prefecture. And also another fun fact, they have actually a really cute mascot called like the Kashiwa mochi mascot. It's actually really cute. Yeah. I was actually pretty surprised that they actually made it cute, like a mascot, because our city's kind of like not really that well known.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have like the matcha flavor and the regular flavor. So I'll give
Which one do you recommend?
I'm not sure, but I recommend the classic.
Not sure.
Yeah. I'm a little bit picky when it comes to food. So
Okay, you pick first.
I'll do the regular.
All right, for
Okay,
sure.
and I'll try the matcha.
Okay.
All right, for
Would
sure.
you take one, Will?
Yeah, I'll take one for myself.
Let's see what's inside.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. So that's
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out too, actually.
Ooh, soft.
the texture is slightly different.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
The outside part is coated with a, I don't know,
Like a
starch.
sugar? A starch?
It's very starchy, yeah, a lot of starch.
It's
into
like
it.
glitter.
Yes, it's
Almost, yeah.
kind of like rice paper. Beautiful. Yes. Oh, this is really
It's a
nice.
very different texture.
Oh yeah.
Is yours also red bean in the middle?
Yeah, it's also red bean.
Also red bean,
Yeah.
just the outer skin of the mochi.
Oh, wow.
Different. Okay, thank
It's
you.
so cute and it's very delicious.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Japanese are fond of making everything a mascot
Right.
out of the product.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so adorable. Oh, wow.
It is.
Very
Thank you,
yummy.
Will.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
no
thank
problem,
you.
no problem.
I'm really
Glad to hear it.
curious about this. Because this looks familiar.
Wait, you're still hungry? You ate the whole day. 2 bentos,
Oh, nice.
coffee, 3.
Patty, I'm empty inside.
Oh my God. I am going to cry. Have it all. Okay, what do we have there?
This looks like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll let you explain it.
Yeah, I'm from Kanagawa Prefecture, and my hometown is called Yokohama. And this is the most famous obento, the lunchbox, in my home country.
Okay.
And it calls Kyoken Shumai Bento.
Shumai.
Yeah, Shumai
Like
Bento.
Cantonese shumai.
Yeah, but in Yokohama we have like big Chinatown, and it's really famous.
Okay.
Yeah, and this bento is really famous for the tourists, and also like for the, it's really give a nostalgia vibes for the Yokohama.
So it's also really enjoyed by the locals from
Yes.
Yokohama as well.
Yes.
The star of the bento box.
The shumai.
Yes, this is the shumai.
Okay. It is shumai.
That's authentic.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty good.
It's good.
Wow, and there's so many other fun things too. It's got the pickled radish.
Yes.
They say the Japanese can pair anything with rice.
Yeah.
Because usually the shumai we eat it by itself.
Yeah.
You have Cantonese.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very Japanese.
Yeah.
Very Japanese style, yes.
Well, that's really interesting and very tasty.
Oh, and the rice is so good. It's so chewy.
I can see why it's very popular in Yokohama. Oh wow, interesting bit of history too. It's also because of the Chinatown, right? Like
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Leila.
Thank you. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I guess to wash that all down, I see a beverage over there. Nana, is that yours?
Yeah, this is Coke with a tea flavor and a cilantro flavor.
Coke?
Yeah, Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, Coke. Tea
Like a
Coke.
cola?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. And what are the flavors? I suppose
The
that's a
green
matcha one?
green one is not matcha. It's like green tea, Japanese green tea.
Green tea
Green
cola.
tea, okay.
And then the other one is cilantro.
What?
Wow.
I know.
But why is the color? Oh, okay.
Cilantro soft drinks?
Listen, I like cilantro, but I don't know if I like it that much.
I mean, actually, I've never tried it yet.
Yeah, okay.
Hey.
All right. I guess we're all experimenting together.
Okay. Who wants the cilantro one?
I'll try it.
I do.
Oh, okay. Then you try it. Kanpai.
Wow. Kanpai.
Kanpai.
Well, I like it.
Oh, it's good.
Really?
Yeah,
I like
Okay.
it.
it's kind of normal.
You know what?
Yeah, it kind of is. Actually,
It was okay.
good.
There's an aftertaste.
yeah.
It
you wanna
smells
try it?
stronger. It smells stronger than
Yeah, go
it
for
actually
go for it.
tastes.
I'll trade you. I'll trade you.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried
I've never
this
tried that before.
soda
That
before?
was my first time, actually.
Yeah.
First time?
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
It's weird, right? It's weird.
Unique. But this is kind of
This one is-
normal Coke taste, I would say.
Yeah, that's just the. That's
It's just as a Coke.
I don't even taste the tea in that one. That is bizarre.
I like
I definitely
this.
drink it.
It's kind of hard to just
regularly.
have one sip.
Kind of, yeah.
You know, there's a cilantro craze in Taiwan happening right now. All the chips with cilantro.
Really?
Like everything with cilantro.
Or,
Oh, really?
I like
Yeah.
it though.
Yeah, if you like it, you love it.
Yeah.
If you don't, nah, don't even like it.
Is there a reason why it happened, like the cilantro craze?
I think it's because
let me-
people didn't like it, and they're like, "What's wrong?" And they try like, "You know what? This is really good." And
Really?
you know what? I'm gonna make a thing out of it. I think. I don't know.
So it kind of how matcha tea is like a trend now.
Yeah,
Maybe, we
They
hope so.
They come in
Yeah.
waves. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
interesting. Very
Thank you,
interesting.
Nana.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is like, okay. It's like
I like it.
radioactive.
I love it. Okay.
Thank you. It's very interesting.
Thank you, Nana.
All right. Last but not least,
Daisuke.
Yeah, so this is another mochi. So I brought today was like kind of silly and funny souvenirs
Yeah.
from my home country, Nara.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. So as you may know, Nara is famous for like deers.
Yes.
There's a lot of deers in the park. Yeah, like
Oh, are these the one that go like this?
yeah,
yes, they sometimes bow when you
ask
try
for
to feed them.
food.
Yes.
The biscuits, the cookies for them.
Yes, like we call the shika senbei, shika biscuit, deer biscuit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So this is called like deer droppings chocolate. But it's,
I mean-
yeah.
Is it good?
I think this is much more better than the actual droppings. I bet
Give
you.
it a try.
Yeah, let's
The old
try.
college try.
Let's give it a try.
You try first.
Okay, I can go first. Yeah.
So I bet this is chocolate.
Chocolate mochi. Yeah, there's a
mochi.
chocolate
Thank
inside.
you.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Oh, I have to say, Japanese inventions are very, very, very creative.
Andrew, this is
cola.
good.
Yeah.
This is yum.
Oh wow, that's so chocolatey.
It is.
Yeah.
And the chocolate filling inside is soft.
Yes.
Ooh,
Chocolate mochi inside there's a chocolate cream. Yeah.
The cream, yes.
that's really good.
It's really good.
Oh wow,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
I miss Japan. I need to go back.
Oh, I'm going tomorrow.
Oh! Yo!
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Take a
Please
seat.
Please seat. So these are really cool, really interesting things, and I think like Japanese culture is always so inventive and so
Yes.
creative and always trying new things. Why did you guys want to try a new thing in Taiwan? Why did you choose Taiwan to study? Daisuke.
Actually, I was dreaming of living in Taiwan like since 2019.
Really?
But because of the COVID,
Yeah.
I couldn't come here around that time. I turned 30 this year, so I thought this might be my last chance to go abroad and then learn like foreign language.
Seize the chance.
Yeah, there's a chance.
Are you currently studying?
Yes,
Still?
I'm in NTNU and learning Chinese.
Okay, with
Yeah.
a focus in just getting the language down and the writing and the speaking. And...
Yes. yeah.
Okay,
But as you may know, like we Japanese use kanji,
Right.
so it's much more easier to read and get meanings from it. But
What about speaking?
speaking is really hard because their like pronunciation is totally different from Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still struggling.
加油，加油！
谢谢.
We'll about you?
So, I guess it's a little bit long story, but when I was 18, I backpacked around China by myself.
Okay.
And from that, I got interested in learning Chinese living abroad. Yeah, and I moved here in August. It'll be almost 3 years ago. And I originally came here for work, but I also was dating this Japanese girl that also went to the same school we go to, MTC. And I met her friends, and I saw materials they looked, and they're speaking really fluent Chinese, and that got me interested in attending classes there.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been living and working here, and made a lot of local friends here as well.
Okay.
So I don't regret moving here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're inspired by the person you were with at the time, and well, they can do it. Maybe I can surprise them. Maybe I can do it, kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Good motivation.
Yeah, thank you.
So, loving it so far? Staying in Taiwan?
Yeah, I definitely like Taipei. I think there's a lot of fashion and music, cultural events, which I really appreciate. I think one thing that's understated about Taipei, there's a lot of creative people, kind of similar to Tokyo, right? Like you have the Shimokizawa, in Taipei you have the Zhongshan, Zhofengjie. And I think that's a really cool thing to see. There's a lot of appreciation for Japanese fashion music, which is really, really amazing.
We're deeply influenced by you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Will. What? Who?
Nana.
Nana, cilantro guy. Cilantro. Yes.
All right. I think Will and Daisuke has a really good reason to come here, but actually I don't have a strong reason to come here. It is actually just a financial matter for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to continue my study after I finish my undergraduate, but Japanese government doesn't fund a master's student that much. So I looked for the opportunity to study abroad with getting the money. And actually, I'm getting a scholarship from Taiwan government.
That's a very good reason.
Yeah. Then why not? Also, my first experience of the studying abroad was the U.S. and I really didn't enjoy the food culture in the U.S.
It's different, right?
It's kind of different.
Yeah.
And then I also study abroad in Singapore for half a year, and I really enjoy the food culture over there.
Right.
So I just feel like, okay, maybe I can do my master's in somewhere in Asia,
Okay.
and maybe Taiwan will be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're working on your master's now.
Yes.
In what field?
I'm doing economics.
Economics.
Yes.
So you made a very economical decision.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Did.
Yeah.
And Leila?
For me, I was planning to go to Japanese University, but I also wanted to go to study abroad as well. Kind of similar reason with Nana, but in Taiwan, also tuition fee is really cheap.
Yeah.
So, and I thought I can do both, studying and study abroad and explore the new cultures and get out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
This is my first place, I say. And
I'm a
then-
bit curious about the tuition fee is cheap in Taiwan
Yes.
compared to Japan.
Yes.
Really?
How much usually for one semester?
For example, if you study 1 year, if you pay a tuition fee for 1 year in Japanese university, it would, you can study here for 4 years.
Really?
Yes, it's that different.
Wow.
It's that different.
Oh my God! No
Yes.
wonder Nana you came abroad.
Well, it's a scholarship. He has a stipend. Probably you have you could maybe get a lottery to get a dorm as well, right? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's huge.
I am so surprised because I've never came to this question until just then.
My only experience is I did a semester in Taipei, and when I paid the tuition, I was like, "What? That's it?" Yeah, because I was going to school in the United States for undergrad. And
That makes sense.
I mean, I know America's expensive, but I didn't realize Japan was also such a high price for education.
Good choice, guys.
Right? Yeah. So, what are you studying?
Oh, my major is in National Chengchi University. It's called the International College of Innovation. And we actually study basically everything. We can study economics, statistics, computer programming or anthropology and those all fields. And I choose the NCCU because it's really famous for the human science.
Yes.
And then my department is all English department.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see. That sounds like there's a lot of disciplines in one major.
Yes.
So is it an idea of taking an international perspective on all of these topics?
Yeah, and also it more focus on maybe business. I would overall I can tell it as a business.
So it comes down to economics.
Yes.
The reason.
Yeah, because I have the final exam for that.
Wow.
Wow. That's a wild major. I've never heard of that before. It sounds like a bit of a wild card, a little bit of everything.
How many years in Taiwan already?
Oh, it's only 8 months past.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a freshman.
Oh, wow.
And Nana, how long in Taiwan already?
Same. It's been 8 months.
8 months.
So you guys started the same semester?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wow, okay. And Daisuke?
Oh, this is my 3rd month here.
Oh, wow.
3rd month?
Yes, just 3rd month.
So fresh.
Yeah.
But it's not your first trip in Taiwan, is it?
Yes, this is my 4th time to come here, but this is first time to live in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 months. And Will?
Almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Oh, okay. He's like
Yeah.
the boss.
Sorry.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Have you had any interesting experiences or things that happened to you in your journey of learning Mandarin?
Yeah, so what is this? So I know in Chinese there's a word for like to upload, right? Upload the files. It's sangchuan.
Sometime,
Yeah.
Yeah, but when my Chinese teacher were talking about like the upload, I actually said sangchuang,
No.
which means like have sex.
Oh, yeah, get on the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, get on the bed. Sleeping as well.
She explained, he's like, wait, this means that. And then when she explained, I started laughing really hard because I totally see how like anyone could make that mistake.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a very common, I guess not an impediment, but like a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Sometimes an and sounds get mixed up
Right,
if you're not
yeah.
careful. So it's a common mistake.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I could just imagine myself talking to like one of my Taiwanese buddies and saying the wrong words. I'm pretty sure that's not the only word I've said it wrong, and my
Right.
accidentally said something totally like off the color.
Well, still, I mean, it's a process, right? I mean,
Yeah.
context is what matters. When they
Definitely,
understand what you're
definitely,
trying to say. But she just caught that one. Is that careful with that one? That was a little
Yeah,
bit scary.
exactly.
But
Yes.
the
Yeah.
the mix-ups
Happens
happens
very
to
common.
us as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
an MRT station called Nangang Zanlanguan.
Yeah.
Nangang Zhananguan.
And some people cannot pronounce it as Nangang Zanlanguan.
It's a tongue twister.
It is.
Yeah. How about you, Daisuke? Have you had any kind of tips or tricks in learning Mandarin, or that you've tried in the last few months at least?
I think the best way to learn like foreign language is to communicate with the local people,
Okay.
like to make local friends.
Yeah.
Local auntie or local young
Maybe
girl.
same generation.
Yeah, same
much more
generation.
better.
Okay.
But any kinds of fine. So like textbook sometimes tell you like phrases or words is that's outdated or nobody use,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like in the casual settings. Like for example in Chinese, when you say sorry, you may use like 对不起,
Yeah.
but I found it's too formal in some situations.
Yeah.
So my like Taiwanese friends let me know like how to say it in a casual way, like
Yeah.
paise.
Paise,
Yeah.
Taiwanese.
Yeah, Taiwanese.
So these are your
Oh yeah, this is
same
my
generation friends.
Yeah, same generation. Yeah, we can say same things in Japanese as well. Like
Yeah?
in the Japanese textbooks, like they teach like ごめんなさい, すみません, like 申し訳ありません. But it's too formal, right?
Okay.
We don't say it in a casual setting, so it's much more like easier to say like ごめん, just say ごめん.
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 Yeah, like paise, like ごめん. Yeah. So it's better to make like local friends to learn more natural.
Right. Yeah, and it's also like learning how to use the language as it is used, and not so much how it is theoretically written down
Yeah.
as,
Yeah, if
as
I-
a book of rules.
Yeah, of course. Like if I learn from only the textbook, sometimes it sounds awkward, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
better to like communicate with local.
Yeah.
Local
friends.
way,
Yeah.
some slang.
Yeah.
To get close to each other.
Exactly. Short as a distance. Are there any bigger things like differences that may have really popped?
Typically, people in Tokyo are taking at least 30 minutes to commute. I'm living in an apartment like around the university, and it only takes like 15 minutes by taking a bicycle.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big culture shock for me. I don't know why phone call is forbidden in Japan, but also why in Taiwan like eating is forbidden.
Yeah,
It's kind of for me.
I think it's because we have stinky
understand.
tofu.
That's scary.
Yeah. How about you, Nana? Have you had any,
Actually, I've only learned Chinese for 6 months.
Yeah?
Like after like last Chinese New Year, so I don't have many experiences learning Chinese, but I have a kind of a funny experience with Taiwanese actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm joining in a soft tennis team in an NTU, and a coach of the team is from Tainan. So he speaks Taiwanese a lot with
Yeah.
the teammate.
Yeah.
And he just told me like some words in Taiwanese actually sounds like Japanese.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
he told me like a teacher in Taiwanese, it's sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah, which is the
Sensei.
same word as Japanese. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yes.
oh, it's actually interesting.
Sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensei.
And we also have beer.
Biru.
Biru.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Taiwanese is biru. What else?
Laita.
Laita. A lighter.
Lighter.
Laita. Laita.
And otobai.
Autobike.
Ah,
Autobike.
Otobai.
motorbike.
Motorbike, yeah. Actually, a lot.
many.
And I think, yeah, the Taiwanese was hugely influenced by Japanese because a lot of people growing up at that age spoke Japanese at work.
Yeah.
And then Taiwanese at home. And then Taiwanese ended up borrowing a lot of loan words.
Yeah,
Even
right.
sandwiches. Sometimes we say santoichi.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I never heard of that. Really?
Yeah.
Santoichi. Whoa.
From my old friend Hao Zi.
Okay. Thank you, Hansen.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
all
we
right.
share a lot of similarities.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
culture, the language even.
Yeah.
cool.
Well, what are some things like that apart from, let's say, these things that have kind of like jumped out to you? Are there any bigger things like differences that may have really popped that maybe kind of like made you stop a minute and go like, whoa, what's that? What's happening?
Yeah.
Did you have an
Culture
experience, like, culture
differences?
differences that kind of surprised you?
Or yeah, actually there are so many. But one of the things is like commuting culture in Taiwan is really nice for me.
Oh, okay.
Because like it is sometimes really difficult to cozy experience to commute when you live in like Tokyo.
Yeah.
Because typically like, the headquarters of the companies or famous universities in Tokyo is located in kind of a central area in Tokyo. So living around there is super expensive in Tokyo. So typically people in Tokyo are taking at least 30 minutes to commute
Yes.
to those
Yeah.
places by taking a train, or sometimes it's more than 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nowadays I'm living in an apartment like around the university, and it only takes like 15 minutes by taking a bicycle.
Oh,
Yeah, and it seems like actually it's not special, and the other Taiwanese students are even much like live in a closer location
Yeah.
and just spending only 10 minutes to go to the college. I think it's really nice. I
Yeah.
can like skip crowded train
Yeah.
or like, sort of things.
Yeah.
I feel really like good about that thing. I think it's really different from Japan. So
Yeah. It's one of the nice things about Taipei. It's
Yeah.
really a city that you can get around on foot.
yeah.
You know, it's not too far. Oh wow, thank you.
It's good.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's very appealing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you might not have a car, you might not have a scooter.
Yeah.
Or you might be too afraid to ride a scooter like me. But then you can still get to school on time.
Yeah.
Oh, Leila, how about you?
For me, I think the big culture shock is also about the transportation, but like public transportation rules. Like in MRT in Taiwan, we cannot eat or drink.
Nope.
But
Yes.
like we can do the phone calls, right? In the MRT.
Yeah, that's right.
Why
that's
not?
But like in Japan, it's like other way around.
Oh.
Like actually, we can eat like small things, like
Okay.
a bread, or not that stinky things,
okay,
or
okay, okay.
onigiri.
Nothing
like
with strong smells.
Yeah,
Right,
but we
right.
cannot do the phone call. It's kind of taboo
So
in Japan.
even if like, I'm sorry, I'll call you back. Is that not okay?
It's okay
Okay.
if you do it like you're
Apologetically.
Why is it so
okay.
strict about this?
I'm not really sure, and at the same time, like I don't know why phone call is forbidden in
Yeah.
Japan, but also why in Taiwan like eating is forbidden.
Yeah,
It's kind of
yeah.
for me. It's
I think it's
hard
because we
to
have stinky
understand.
tofu.
It's almost like eating it.
That's
It's
scary.
Yeah. Maybe,
Maybe.
Just in case. Like, we'll draw the line.
Yeah, so it's kind of big culture shock for me. I would
Okay,
say.
okay. Well, that is kind of different. It's exact opposite, too.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you take like from the bottom station to the other side,
Yeah.
maybe it will take you like 45
40, 45,
minutes.
yeah.
And if you get really thirsty, cannot drink
Can't drink
anything.
water.
No, well, that's the rules in Taiwan.
Good observation. Good observation.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Will, what
Yeah.
about you?
I feel like one thing that kind of surprised me is like a lot of like the buildings, the government buildings, was built by the Japanese, like the presidential office,
Yep.
legislative, or the executive yuan,
Yeah.
the control yuan, because usually like the architecture is like a brick style, and it kind of stands out for a lot of other buildings in Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I never learned this about before I came to Taiwan. So
Yep.
to see a lot of like the legacy history here was like
Yeah.
really surprising. To
Yeah.
See.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because we used to
Yeah.
be
We were
ruled
We were ruled by. Yeah.
Right.
by
yeah.
the Japanese, right?
Yeah, for 50
Didn't know like a lot like the buildings, like the physical like legacy was actually still here.
The president's building used to be the governor's office.
Yes.
Right, right, yeah.
总督, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, it's beautiful architecture.
Yeah.
So I thought that's like really cool to see, and also like a lot of like the what is it? Like you still have a lot of like besides like the government things, you also have a lot of other legacy. Like like I know like in even Taipei, they also made cafes, which I was surprised.
Well, see, they didn't have that back then.
Oh, okay,
those are new. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got them a little bit, around the same time Japan started doing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was so surprised to see actual maid cafes.
Right.
Like, I actually went to one. I was like, no way. Like there's still like the staff sometimes speaking Japanese.
Okay.
I never been to one in Japan actually.
Okay.
It's my first time to ever go on one, but I was surprised it was like a big thing here.
Yeah, I guess normally it's something that you would see at home. You're like, whatever, I'm not doing that.
Right,
but when
exactly.
you see it here, it's
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, what's all the hype?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you can go have a walk in 大稻埕.
Oh yeah.
The area, we have a lot of Japanese, European style
Yeah, I've seen that
buildings
before.
still remaining, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is really pretty. Yeah, I see a lot of people like have photo shoots or take pictures there. So
Yes.
Yeah.
it's really cool to see. It's really unique.
And Daisuke?
Yeah, this isn't a big cultural differences, but like in Taipei, it's almost same in Tokyo. Like
You
I don't
mean the
feel like
hustle and bustle?
like it's very convenient, and you can get whatever you want like in a minute.
Yeah.
But I fell in love in like the atmosphere of Tainan. Yeah, Tainan feels like Kyoto in Japan.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
That's how we describe.
That's the nickname.
Yeah.
of Tainan. Yeah.
So the great balance of like traditional and then like history.
Yes.
So I really like that atmosphere.
Yep.
Actually, I was in Kyoto when I was a university student because I went to a university in Kyoto. So yeah, I feel like the same, and so I really like the like cozy and like great balance of like history and like traditional ones.
It's like you have more space to spread out, so you get these really quiet alleys.
Yeah, quiet, and also it's not that like crowded.
And the food.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, this is
This is sabahi.
sabahi.
Yeah, like sabahi porridge.
Yeah.
Hey, your Taiwanese is very good. Sabahi.
Sabahi.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sabahi.
Perfect pronunciation.
就碎了。
Oh, thank you.
And you eat it with, we call this
Youtiao.
youtiao, which is deep fried
Deep
dough.
fried dough.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
youtiao.
Youtiao, yes.
Sabahi is really famous for Japanese tourists as well because.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I saw several magazines or guidebooks before like visiting Tainan, and it always recommends us to eat sabahi in Tainan.
Yeah, sabahi is milkfish.
Yeah. And it's very, very widely farmed and bred in Tainan. And
Yes.
some of the best quality in Taiwan comes from Tainan.
Yes, actually, I really love the xiaoqi, like Taiwanese snacks.
小吃,小吃.
xiaoqi, but some of them are like kind of oily.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes too much for breakfast or like light meal as a light meal.
Yeah.
But sabahi is kind of light and then easy to eat as a breakfast. So I really love it.
So no 卤肉饭
For breakfast.
for breakfast? Braised pork rice?
Somebody might like it,
Somebody
but for
better?
me, it's
much?
too much.
Have you visited Tainan often?
Just once.
Okay.
Last October.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did you notice that the food there is a bit sweeter?
Oh really?
You did?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Because in the old days, it was where the sugar cane were planted and the sugar were made.
Yeah.
So
it's like an idea as a host. If I'm inviting you to my home, I'm going to use extra sugar, extra salt.
because it was expensive back in the old days.
Oh,
So over time, it became kind of a habit where like, oh, sweet food, strong flavors.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Sugar.
That's interesting.
Became very Tainan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. A lot in common, a lot to share. And so why don't we take a quick little break and we'll come back to our favorite part of the show. So see you in a bit.
This is not a like typical tofu. Like they mix like traditional tofu with Japanese style tofu.
So it's like a fusion douhua.
Yes, fusion tofu.
Oh, that's some really fancy douhua.
Before we eat Japanese food, I'm gonna ask NCCU students what Japanese restaurant their favorite. What is your favorite Japanese restaurant around NCCU?
I think it's Chengchi.
Chengchi restaurant.
Jingqi.
My favorite is definitely Zhennandong. I get so excited to see all the sashimi pad on top. Swordfish, tuna, and salmon.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Wowie! This is the game we like like to play where we invite our guests to show us and tell us about things that they have seen, learned about, or found in Taiwan that they think will impress the locals on the couch and also the guest at home.
Yes.
The viewer at home.
So if 4 of you surprises us, wows us, we'll give you wow points, which is the heart. We'll give you heartbeats.
Oh,
yes, and they will total up the points, and we'll have a winner at the end of the show. But if you're sharing your stories, your secret spots are 还好啦, okay, then we'll give you like okay only, but it doesn't count as any points. You're just being nice, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so to start off this game, let's start with Leila.
Ooh.
Okay, before starting my talk, let's watch the VCR first.
Okay, let's watch the video.
Hi everyone, I'm Leila from Japan. Today I'm gonna recommend some Japanese food around my campus, NCCU. Let's go! But before we eat Japanese food, I'm gonna ask NCCU students what Japanese restaurant their favorite. What is your favorite Japanese restaurant around NCCU?
I think it's Chengchi.
Chengchi restaurant. Chengchi. You know that one across there? Yeah, I love that. Chengchi.
That's probably the only one I know. It's Japanese food around here. Yeah.
Oh, what is your favorite food?
I like to eat the nyodong there.
Nyodong. Nyodong is like the beef donburi. It's famous Japanese beef rice.
The food is yummy there. Oh, and you also offer some discounts for our students here.
I think it's have many types of different foods, and I have been there so many times.
And also the name of their set, the meal set, is like super hot girl from NCCU, and that makes me like a little bit proud and more confident after I have that meal.
Yeah, exactly.
오이시네, 찡치.
Looks like everyone likes Jinchi Japanese restaurant. Let's check it out. If you are a student from National Chengchi University, you should know this place because they have this.
오이시네, 찡치.
The difference between these two rice bowls is Jennandong comes with assorted sashimi, while Jenmeidong features seaweed toppings. The flavors are different, but one thing's the same. They're full with ingredients. My favorite is definitely Jennandong. I get so excited to see all the sashimi pad on top. It contains 3 types of sashimi: swordfish, tuna, and salmon. The miso soup and cold barley tea are also a bonus. They're ultimated, which makes the whole dining experience even better. And there's one more cute detail. A corner in the restaurant displays the owner's food model collection, tiny and super detailed. If you're looking for a best value Japanese meal, you've got to check out Jinchi. Super yummy. Bye-bye.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you wows for that.
Yeah.
When you miss home, what do you do?
Jinchi.
Yeah. Is it affordable?
The thing, like the donburi is quite pricey for the student, but like also in the first, like the guy I interviewed, he said the
beef
donburi. It's only 100. Around 100.
And does the proprietor give you guys a student discount?
Yes. So it's really yummy.
That's
I
nice.
like
It's
it.
worth going.
I have a really important question. How is his rice?
It's really good. It's really
So
delicious.
as a Japanese point of view.
That's a really important part, right?
Yeah, and also like I feel like in Taiwan, like eating the fresh, like fish is really hard for me.
Oh, really?
Like, and especially around my campus, I cannot like find any fresh food.
So when you need your fix,
Yes.
you get it from Jinchi.
It's really good. I recommend it.
This is really good. A good point though. We Taiwanese are actually very fond of Japanese cuisines.
Yes,
Like
yes.
sushi, sashimi.
Yeah.
So, but you know the good ones are quite pricey. So if you can get it around your school, good quality, good okay price, then we give you well.
Okay, very nice.
Nice discovery.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Leila.
Next up, why don't we go with some, I see some food on the table.
Oh, yes.
Daisuke,
Yeah.
did you bring those bowls of, what is that?
Yes, this is doufa.
Oh.
But this is not a like typical doufa, like normal, not normal one. Like this is from Shanghai doufa.
It's really famous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and it's really expensive. Yeah, it's quite expensive.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's a bit pricey for doufa.
Because I am poor. That's why I think it's so expensive. Okay, so what's so special about this?
Shanghai doufa is like Japanese owner offers the like not traditional doufa. Like they mix like traditional doufa with Japanese style tofu.
So it's like a fusion doufa.
Yes, fusion doufa.
And look at the shop.
Oh, that's so cute.
There's a huge check-in spot.
Check mark.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
The special part of this doufa is you spread on some, a sprinkle on some, what do you call it?
This is original taste.
Peanut powder.
Yeah.
And then they offer like several flavors, like 6 to 8 flavors, and this is the original one.
Okay,
The original one is brown sugar, right?
Yeah, brown sugar.
Okay.
Actually, this is my first time to eat this flavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this isn't what you normally get?
What do
I
you usually get?
Yeah, like black sesame flavor. Yeah.
It's quite different.
Oh, that's some really fancy doufa.
You know, the best compliment you can get in Taiwanese desserts is, oh, this is not so sweet.
Yeah.
没有很甜.
Right.
It's a great compliment.
Well, I mean, to explain, like, doufa is kind of like a bean curd. It's like you take the soybean and you let it kind of solidify, but it's not tofu yet.
Yeah.
And so it's very crumbly, it's very soft and delicate,
So
but
this
the
is
flavor of this one
Yeah.
is really good.
The texture of a pudding, the taste of a tofu, and with the brown sugar syrup, it's perfectly balanced.
And the little crunch from the peanut.
Yeah.
That's nice.
We should give us wows.
Yeah, I know. We're doing a really good job.
Yeah. Introducing.
Excuse me, boss. You can give us wows now.
So they use like yosei tofu, which is traditional Japanese tofu. Usually tofu is like square, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But yosei tofu is created without mold, so it looks like slime. So that's why it tastes soft. Yeah. And very creamy.
So it's just kind of left in a large tray to kind of become tofu? It's like not, like you said, like it's not pressed?
I think so, without the mold, yeah.
Okay.
Very delicate.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That's
good.
really nice.
And recently I found there's a branch in Tokyo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So you can try it out when you go to Tokyo.
I'll compare.
Yeah.
This is international. You go try first.
I'll go check for us, yeah? Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daisuke.
Thank you.
That's very interesting.
Wow, now I finally tasted it.
Okay, I'm gonna give some wows to that.
Usually I'll describe to my friends kind of like a Taiwanese-esque, hamburger-esque food. Yeah.
I think it's missing a little
Missing
bit of...
something.
Oh, you like cilantro?
I love cilantro.
That's
You said no. Oh, a bit of cilantro. Yes.
Coming to NTU means you'll definitely gain one thing, lots of bikes. That's because the campus is huge, so almost everyone needs to take a bike to get around. It's an ecological pond that's home of lots of birds. You'll see ducks hanging out here all the time.
That was really nice.
It is.
But I have to admit, it kind of only made me hungrier.
Oh, because you started with something sweet.
Yeah,
You need something
I know.
savory now. Huh?
So, like, Will, what do we have here? This is
So
familiar.
we have guabao, which is usually I'll describe to my friends kind of like a Taiwanese-esque, hamburger-esque food. Yeah. I have a little bit of controversial opinion because I don't really like cilantro.
Okay.
The cilantro drink was good, but real life cilantro, I don't really like.
Real life cilantro.
Real life cilantro, I don't. That's not really my
You
thing.
like the idea of it.
I like the idea, but the execution, that's a separate thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, usually when I go to the guabao guy near my place, I'm like, hey, no cilantro,
Okay.
please.
Well,
Yeah.
have you had it with like when they put crushed peanut powder?
I had it
into
before, yeah.
Okay. What do you think of that one?
That was pretty good, yeah.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
a little bit of a cilantro hater.
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
One for each of you.
Okay.
Thank you. So this is your recommended way of eating guabao.
Yeah, I say so.
So what's in it?
So usually you have like the regular guabao and you have like the typical ingredients. I'm not really sure what the
Raised
pickled mustard green.
Yes,
mustard green, that's what it's
yes.
called. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Let's give it a bite.
Yeah.
And then you're a purist. You think that's it? That's all you need?
Yes.
All right.
Are you sure you really are hungry? Guabao is a very typical Taiwanese 小吃. Yeah, like food stands, food stalls. It's good, but without cilantro.
No, I feel like it's missing
Missing something.
Oh, you like cilantro?
I love cilantro.
A little bit of cilantro.
You said a bit of cilantro. Yes.
Yeah.
We have Nana to the rescue.
You know what worked?
Okay lah. So interesting. Have you guys tried guabao before?
Yeah, I like it so much.
Okay.
And
You like it with or without cilantro
yes.
too?
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, take a seat.
All right. Oh, very yummy.
Very yummy.
Nice choice, Will.
Yes.
I see you understand the way to wow points is through my stomach.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll give you wows for this as well. I
thank you.
actually like the set.
I do.
The douhua with the guabao.
Yeah, and then the cilantro.
Yes. What a fusion.
Oh wow.
But it's really good.
We are evolving things. We're making new inventions. Okay.
Last but not least.
Nana.
Yes. Actually, I'm kind of a bit surprised that the others introduced some of their favorite foods here, but I didn't bring any food here. So.
It's okay as long as your story or your VCR is exciting enough.
Yeah, I really like my campus. I'm in a campus I'm studying, so yeah, let's see the VCR
Okay.
first.
Oh,
Okay.
so
Thank you.
Konnichiwa, I'm Nana from Japan. Today, I'm gonna introduce my secret spot in Taiwan, National Taiwan University. Royal Palm Boulevard is one of the most iconic landmarks at NTU. When you step through the main gate, you'll see rows of the tall palm trees lining both sides. It's really beautiful. This road has become a symbol of NTU, representing the goals and dreams that the students strive toward. Well, you know what's funny? The palm tree here, NTU, doesn't grow any coconuts. You know, it's like kind of our love life. There's no results. Even if your love life doesn't work well, coming to NTU means you'll definitely gain one thing: lots of bikes. At NTU, you'll see tons of people riding bikes. That's because the campus is huge, so almost everyone needs to take a bike to get around. Honestly, it is pretty common to see the couples are riding bicycle together here. If you don't have any bicycles in Taiwan, Taiwan's public transportation is pretty convenient. There are a lot of U-bike stationed around and inside of the campus, and all what you need is Easy Card. Alright, so let me show how to rent a U-bike. Firstly, press the power button on the bike. Then put the card on the sensor on the bike, and now you're ready to go. NTU also has a little charming corner detail, which is called Drunken Moon Lake. It's an ecological pond that's home of lots of birds. You'll see ducks hanging out here all the time. And besides the cute animals, the area is also full of different kinds of plants. If you want to relax your mind and body, come here and walk alongside the lake. Here, you can feel the touch of the sense of NTU nature. Yeah, come here. What are you doing here? 고쳐이대.
Thank you, Nana. I'll give you one for that.
Oh, you really know how to enjoy your campus.
Yeah, you see, it's such a perfect location to have our cilantro cokes.
Yeah. I heard you get a lot of food to eat in school, and you have cafes and even some secret spots.
Yeah.
Even have your own
actually, I
farm.
don't go to the cafes or cafeterias in the campus because
don't?
yeah, because there's so many cafes just around the campus.
Okay.
Yeah, I go there instead.
The Gongguan area.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I used to walk my dog there a lot.
Yeah,
Really?
there's so
and then
many
she
people.
chased the birds too much.
I know.
No.
I know, but birds in NTU doesn't scare people, so.
Yeah, they're not afraid of people.
Right.
They come in peace, right?
Yeah, right,
Like you.
Have you fed them before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but just looking at the random uncles of feeding them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a lovely campus just in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually
yeah.
pretty big. The
Yeah,
area
that's
is
the thing I
huge.
really
Yeah.
like.
But also, I think it was also built during the Japanese time.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. I think NTU was a formally constructed as a Imperial University of Japan.
Okay.
And actually, I was graduated from one of the Imperial University.
Really?
Yeah. So I just graduated with the university has this sharing the same background.
Yeah.
But actually, I feel like NTU preserved more buildings or things from that era.
Really?
Yeah, because my university in Japan doesn't preserve any of the old buildings, so everything is brand new.
Oh, so they tore them all down and built new buildings.
Yeah. So
okay,
NTU, how do I say, let me feel like I'm studying in more kind of traditional Japanese campus for me somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel more Japanese than
Japanese.
ever. Yeah. Than when you're back in Japan.
It feels like something like the world I read from the Japanese novel written 100 years ago.
Like
something
back in
like
time.
that for me. Yeah.
Wow. How old is the school?
I think it's around 100 years. I think it was 1929 or something.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Also, almost 100 years.
Yes.
Wow. So that school has some history.
It has.
Wow. And now you're adding to that history.
Yeah, I hope so.
I will give you a wow.
Wows to that. Wows to that.
I'm just curious, are there a lot of Japanese students in Taiwan?
For NTU, there are a lot,
lot.
including degree seeking and exchange students.
Okay.
I think in total there will be more than 200 students.
At NTU.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
When I look at the line group, I think there are more than 200 members in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about NCCU?
I think not much.
Okay.
Not much.
Yeah,
Just a few.
Just a few, but a lot of exchange students, but not like the bachelor students.
Right. So
Yes.
temporary, just coming, kind of
Yes.
passing through.
Yeah.
And in your time, in your experience?
I think there's decent amount, right, of
Yes,
Japanese
at
students.
MTC, like Mandarin Training Center, there's a
Right.
lot of Japanese.
Yeah, there's quite a lot. Usually, most of them only here for a couple months.
Yeah.
Usually, the ones that
program.
Yeah, usually the type of university program, usually
Yeah.
3 or 6 months.
Yep.
The ones that are there for more than a year, it's not quite as many, but there are still a decent handful of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of people come specifically for the MTC to study Mandarin. as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. I thought only us Taiwanese students want to study
In Japan.
because
Right.
we're so crazy about Japan, the food, the culture, the fashion, and everything.
Yeah.
But hey, we're so happy to have you guys in Taiwan.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming here and adding to our interesting tapestry.
Yes, so talking about adding up.
It's time to add up the score.
Oh, and see, the winner of today is Leila!
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Please give us a speech.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Welcome here. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I hope you guys will interested about more in NCCU and my department. And also the Yokohama is really good place, so welcome you guys.
Oh, she's like the travel ambassador. I know.
Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Please help us sign the honor board. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing.
All right, thank you, Will. Thank you. Nice to